Hey gang, Mike J. Anthony here, and this video is about Coince, this British investment company here. You'll have to bear with me, guys. I came down with a cold, so excuse my voice. Anyway, I'm logged into my account here, and this is an interesting company because it's based on Bitcoin mining electricity. So not Bitcoin mining, but the electricity behind it. And I've been asked to look at this by a few people, several people actually, and I never really was that interested in it because I figured it's just another HYIP that I could possibly lose money in. But you know, people weren't really asking me to join it or nothing. They just wanted to know my opinion because I have some pretty good research criteria that I use to kind of weed these out. Well, I decided to go ahead and do that, and I could not rule it out using my criteria. It actually made me want to go ahead and join it and test it, and this is something that I have not promoted until now. I guess I'm not really promoting this, I'm just telling you about it. But I registered on April 27th, as you can see here. And this thing has paid me, and oh, here's some proof that I have not promoted this. Since April 27th, look how many referrals I have. Zero. Zero. Look how many referral commissions I've made. Zero. So, when I say I have not promoted this, I have not promoted this at all. But yet I have been making commissions from it, and I will show you that. Transactions. So, here they are. So that's May 1st. Let me go all the way back to April to my registration date, search. And here it is. Here's I put my first 20 bucks into it, add funds to account from Bitcoin. So there it is. There it showed up in my account, and then ever since then, the very next day I started earning the 2% commission on this because I'm in the 2% plan. There's actually a 3% plan. I don't know why I'm not in that one, but I didn't really look at this. I didn't care all that much. I had no expectations whatsoever. I just put 20 bucks in to see if it would pay. So today is May 15th. So it's been 3 weeks and this thing has paid. So I can see. So here's the 3% package plan, which I'm not in. It says there is no deposit. And here is the 2% plan, which I am in. Here's the 20. Well, I tried to put 20 bucks in, but due to the Bitcoin US dollar fluctuation, I only got $19.96 in. So I got 72 days left, and it shows you your investment total, profit I made today. So that every day 39 cents comes in, and I've made $7.18 so far. For the 3 weeks that I've been in there. So if I go back to my dashboard, this company actually gives you shares, and here they are. It gives you this share certificate, and it says, you know, my member number has registered 19 shares. Well, you know, because they're each $1 US dollars per share. So I tried to get 20, but because of the Bitcoin fluctuation, I actually got 19 instead. So, because I had $19.96. So basically, they gave me 19 shares, and that's what I'm earning off of. I'm not actually earning off of 20 shares. I'm actually earning on 19 shares. So 20 shares will be, you know, 2% of 20, which is 40 cents. So instead of 39 cents, it would actually be 40 cents if I had gotten the entire $20 in there. But, again, excuse my cold, I'm stuffy, I know. But, anyway, yeah, this is an interesting company because they actually make their money from wholesale, selling of electricity to Bitcoin miners. And that's something I know about firsthand because I used to be a Bitcoin miner, and it is very, very energy intensive. Electric bills are high for these specialized machines, which take up a lot of your electric bill if you were to do this yourself. I actually was a part of someone else's data miner, data center, which had a bunch of other people's mining machines in it. So we had to help foot the costs of not only hosting our machine, but also paying for the electricity for it. And that would cost me $200 a month. That was just one machine that I had, just one. These data centers have hundreds or thousands of machines. So they have to pay that electric bill to keep those going, so that what happens is when they mine for Bitcoin, they actually get some of the profits for helping to keep it going throughout the worldwide Bitcoin network. So they share these profits with you when you're a data coin miner, Bitcoin miner. So that's how you make profits, but it's only worth it if the Bitcoin itself is worth more than your electricity costs. Right now it is. When I was doing it, it had fallen all the way down to $200 per Bitcoin, so it became not worth it for me. So I gave up my machine, I sold it back to the company, and I never did it again. But I understand this principle because I used to do that for a living. Well, not for a living, but I did it for a year. So I did mine Bitcoin for a year. I lost money the whole time because Bitcoin was like $700 at the time, and it fell all the way down to $200, and I had to pay $200 a month, so it didn't make sense to keep my machine around at that time. Since then, Bitcoin has rebounded somewhat and doubled to over $450 now. But anyway, it doesn't matter because, Bitcoin miners aren't going away. They're still going to mine Bitcoin. So the best thing you can do when you are Bitcoin mining is to control your electricity costs. So the cheaper you can get your electricity, the more profitable that you can mine, the more Bitcoin that you can mine, the more machines you can bring into your data center, and you can keep making more profits. So this company, it helps do that. So this company really pretty much helps Bitcoin miners by lowering their electricity costs so that they can make more profits. And they give you the opportunity to invest in this power to sell to Bitcoin miners, and they pay you 2 or 3% return to do that. And that's a pretty good business model. I haven't seen it before, so it was very interesting. And I also understand it since I used to be one of the people paying for those electricity. I would have loved to have had my electricity costs lowered, and that would have helped a lot. So this is the way I can help other people do that now, and also make a profit myself, 2 to 3% daily. So that's a daily return. So 2% daily is going to be what, 60% net return a month, or if you're in a 3% program, that's going to be 90% net return a month. That's pretty good. So what I suggest is to go in and go through all these questions and the facts. Can you participate? Who can participate? Read through all of this, read through all of the investments. How long does it take? All these things. Due diligence. Go through, do your due diligence. That they're a power supplies and equipment company headquartered in London. They've been in business since 2008. So I went to check their domain actually, and here is their domain. They've actually registered this domain on 2004. They started this company in 2008, it looks like, and they are registered out to 2022. And it's also a public domain. Here it is, Power Supplies and Equipment, London. So that's good because that's not even, excuse me. Again, I got a cold, sorry about that. Eyes are watering, nose is stuffy, sneezing. But anyway, this isn't a private domain registration, it's public, so I like that a lot. Also, I checked their SSL cert, which is the most important thing with these programs, is getting paid, and they can't pay you unless they're on a secure server. That's free from hackers, attackers, all kinds of stuff, And theirs is good. It's a B rating, so that's good. It's not the best, but it's very good. Companies spend a lot of money for these certs, so this one is good. It's valid. A B is fine. I would only question it if it was like a D or an F. I probably wouldn't go for it. But since it's a B, or C, I'm fine with those. And this one's a B, so that's good. So it passes all of my initial criteria. And like I showed you in the, let's see if I can get back to it. Main page account. See if I can get to the main page here. This just shows you what they're about. 3% daily profit. Get paid for 60 days. So they have 625,000 investors worldwide. They have a total of 15 million in Bitcoin deposited. The market cap is $7 billion. They have 206,906 transactions every 24 hours right now, which is 8,621 transactions per hour. So this is the amount of Bitcoin going through the worldwide Bitcoin network. So you can actually verify yourself on blockchain.info, and you can just see the transactions coming across. Well, that takes a lot of electricity to do that. And that's what these people do. They sell electricity to these very same miners, and they pay you a profit on top of that. So you can see some of the transactions coming through, some of these people who withdrew. This guy just withdrew $3,642 13 minutes ago. I could probably, now if I had the batch number, I would be able to verify that, you know. But anyway, this is a pretty interesting program here. And like I said, I've been testing this for 3 weeks now without telling a soul about it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put some more money into it. You can start as low as $10. The returns are guaranteed. Oh, they have a refund policy. That's something I've never heard of. If you don't want to pay into it anymore, you can just stop, contact support, get your principal back, and that's it. You're done. Because you're all about selling electricity to other suppliers. That's a sample of one of the certificates. I already showed you mine. And that's it. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. And if you do, you can just reinvest your profits and keep selling electricity. As long as these Bitcoin miners are buying it, there's going to be a market. So this is a pretty good thing to earn 3%. 3% a daily is pretty high. So I've seen HYIPs that did not pay that much, and they were scams, you know. So this one pays that much, and it seems to be doing it legitly, as far as I can see. So there you have it. That's my overall spiel on this. Join using my link if you want underneath this video. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you want to be a representative, if I didn't mention it already, you have to have a $300 investment, and then your referral commissions will jump from 5%, like it is. You start out at 5%, 2%, 1% on 3 levels. This will go to 8%, 3%, and 1%. If you become a representative, that's really all that is you get more referral commissions if you choose to refer. But this seems to be a pretty good program. It does pass all of my criteria that I normally look for. So, and I've been a member for 3 weeks testing this without telling anybody, and it seems to have been going just fine. So, go ahead, get started for $10 minimum. Try it yourself if you like. Become a representative if you want to spend $300. Do that and refer people. You'll get 8% commissions on everything that they also invest with. And that's it. This is Mike J. Anthony, and I'll see you the next time around.